1. Hook. Have you ever made a tech decision that haunted you later? I did. 2. The real problem in the fast-paced world of startups, every architectural decision counts. This often leads to regrets down the line, which can be costly and time-consuming to fix. 3. The simple explanation. At its core, architecture is about making choices that balance performance, scalability, and cost. When we start, we often prioritize speed over caution. We want to get things done and launch quickly. But if we don't consider the long-term impact, we may end up with a system that can't handle growth or becomes too expensive to maintain. 4. Real-world example. Let me share a story from my time at a startup. We were developing a new application, and our team was eager to get it out the door. We chose a microservices architecture because it sounded trendy and promised scalability. We had about 5 engineers, and we thought we could manage the complexity. Initially, everything went smoothly. However, as our user base grew from a few hundred to over 10,000 users, we faced significant challenges. Our microservices communicated through REST APIs, and we didn't implement proper timeout settings. This led to increased latency and downtime. One day, during a peak usage hour, our main service took too long to respond, causing a cascading failure across our microservices. Our application went down for nearly 2 hours. Customer complaints poured in, and we had to scramble to restore service. The financial hit? We lost about $15,000 in potential revenue that day alone. On top of that, the engineering team spent weeks untangling the mess, which delayed other projects. The lesson? Just because a solution is popular doesn't mean it's right for your team or your product. 5. What to do instead. To avoid my pitfall, consider this step-by-step framework for making solid architectural decisions. 1. Identify your needs. Assess the current and future requirements of your application. How many users do I expect in 6 months? A year? 2. Choose the right architecture. For small teams and projects, consider monolithic architecture. It's easier to manage. If you expect rapid growth, consider microservices, but only if your team is ready. 3. Plan for scalability. If choosing microservices, define clear service boundaries. Determine how services will communicate. Use protocols like gRPC for performance. 4. Establish timeouts and retries. Set timeouts for requests between services. A 200 to 300 milliseconds timeout is a good starting point. Implement retry logic with exponential backoff to handle temporary failures. 5. Monitor and iterate. Use monitoring tools like Prometheus or Grafana to track performance. Regularly review architecture decisions as your application and team evolve. 6. Common mistakes. Here are 5 common mistakes to watch out for, along with ways to avoid them. 1. Ignoring scalability early on. Designing for current needs only. Always plan for future growth. Use tools like load testing to simulate future traffic. 2. Choosing complexity over simplicity. Jumping into microservices without need. Start simple. Evaluate if you truly need microservices based on user load and team size. 3. Neglecting documentation. Failing to document architectural decisions. Maintain clear documentation. Use tools like Confluence or Notion to track decisions. 4. Overlooking timeouts and retries. Not implementing proper timeout settings. Set timeouts for all inter-service communications. Test and adjust based on performance data. 5. Avoiding monitoring tools. Not using monitoring or logging tools. Implement monitoring from day 1. Use tools like ELK Stack or Datadog to gain insights. 7. Quick checklist before finalizing your architecture decisions. Use this checklist. Have you assessed current and future user needs? Is the architecture you chose simple enough for your team? Are your service boundaries clearly defined? Have you established proper timeout settings? Are monitoring tools in place to track performance? 8. Summary plus CTA. Architectural decisions shape the future of your projects. Don't rush, weigh your options carefully. Remember my experience, a misstep can cost time and money. Ensure your architecture supports growth and is manageable for your team. If you found this valuable, leave a comment sharing your own architectural lessons. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips to navigate the tech landscape. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear. Quick recap: keep it simple, avoid over-engineering, and build the smallest thing that works. If you want a real demo or checklist, comment demo. Subscribe for practical AWS, DevOps, Docker, and Kubernetes lessons.